Respect to the mother freaking prince, guys. I'm feeling extra good today and you're all gonna see why in this video for sure. So a couple of days ago we had our first look at spoilers for chapter 74 of Dragon Ball Super, and as expected, being so early, we were given really only a handful of panels and a summary of a small portion of the chapter. This was to be expected, and I swear guys, I have been saying this for the longest that this is going to be it for months, and I feel like I may have got it right this time. First of all, before we hop into what is definitely going to be trending by the time you see this video, I want to give a huge shout out once again to the homie DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles for feeding the community what they want and just being pillars in this fandom for so long. So what exactly did Vegeta do this time, you might ask? Well, it seems that chapter 74 of Dragon Ball Super has taken a neck-snapping turn all of a sudden as Vegeta steps up to battle Granolah, seeing as how Goku was defeated prior. As we know, Vegeta attempts one last time to convince Granolah that honestly this was their ancestors' fight and has nothing to do with them now, but Granolah isn't having it, so the battle must proceed. Vegeta, being much less patient than Goku, decides that if Granolah won't listen, then fine. He'll just destroy him here and finish erasing his clan once and for all here as things kick off between these two. When the spoilers began coming out for this chapter a few days ago, we were shown Vegeta going on the offensive and attacking Granolah, levitating a bunch of boulders and debris and slamming it all around him, seeming to try and obstruct his vision, I guess. But this is when the first set of spoilers ended for us, and thanks to DBS Hype 2 days later, we have even further explanation. So in this first tweet I want to show you guys, this was initially a rumored spoiler that had gotten leaked on the Kanzenshu forum by a person who claims to be a very famous leaker in the One Piece community called Redon, but we'll get into more of what they said later. Mainly what that comment on the forum provided for us is a summary of the images that I have here today, and from the looks of how things are playing out, it seems like it's true. I really don't want to make this video super long, and honestly I wish I was able to just squish this into the last video we did, but I wasn't too sure if we get more leaks. Yes, it is looking like Vegeta has finally been pushed beyond his limits, but what he's showing us now, I don't think we've ever seen anything like it. But the question will always be, no matter what, how does this compare to Ultra Instinct? If you guys want to be up to date on all of the spoilers as soon as they hit the internet, then be sure to go give the homies DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles a follow. Their links will be down below in the description box. If you guys haven't already, be sure to have those notifications on to never miss an upload as soon as they go live. And if you have been you know what? If you're just a die-hard Vegeta fan like me and have been waiting for this moment for God knows how long, and this is our time, consider leaving a like down below just for the prince, guys. Don't forget to follow on both Twitch and Twitter to stay up with me and all anime related content. But without further ado, so I'm gonna be pretty honest with you guys right now. I did hesitate on making this video for a few reasons really, but at the end of the day, I mean, I do what I do regardless, and also everyone else is gonna be talking about it anyway, so I want to give my take on it as well. So getting straight into the spoilers, early this morning DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles tweet out this screenshot from a forum site as this leaker gave honestly a very detailed description of the battle happening in this upcoming chapter. Things just sounded too good by the end though, and you're gonna see why. As I said, this did start out as sort of a rumor, and even DBS Hype stated to give these leaks a few days to see if it's honestly true, but a few hours later, we start getting panels. An entire chapter of Vegeta vs Granolah is the first bullet point of the summary, and what we see in the panels that were then later that day tweeted out by DBS Hype themselves seems to line up pretty perfectly. In the initial panel, we pick up where we left off in our last spoiler video, as Vegeta's attack seems to be almost non-effective against Granolah. The summary from the one who claims to be Redon, the famous One Piece leaker on the forum website, states that Granolah remains clearly superior to Vegeta, as we see him in the next panel just completely clobber him as the two fight over a body of water. Sometime during all of this, Vegeta somehow tricks Granolah, throwing him into a rage as he destroyed part of the city accidentally, and he lands a thunderous kick to Vegeta's stomach. These two are honestly having an old school beatdown anime battle right now, throwing blows back and forth, and Vegeta even tries to break Granolah's leg after being kicked. Like, this is a real grimy battle going on here that we haven't seen in a while. The last attack seems to have done a decent bit of damage to a weakened Vegeta, however, as he even coughs up blood from his mouth, but this is when something absolutely snaps within him. Vegeta looks almost to the point of insanity as he bleeds from his mouth and veins show themselves all over his face, but the one thing I do know is that this is the face of a destroyer. The staggering and frightening energy building up within and surrounding Vegeta startles Granolah, who backs off, sensing this overwhelming presence of danger coming from Vegeta as he starts to transform. Something unique begins happening to Vegeta as a flame-like aura begins surrounding his body, and the pressure of just his presence becomes heavy. His eyebrows disappear similar to Super Saiyan 3, and he bulks up quite a fair amount. His eyes almost resemble that of an Ultra Instinct user, however, as he asks Granolah if he's impressed with the power the gods have taught him. Granolah is frozen on the battlefield as the flame-like aura around Vegeta becomes increasingly thick as Vegeta begins to step forward in a never-before-seen form that is relative to the God of Destruction's power. So I absolutely have to know what the gang thinks about this, because for so long people thought that this wouldn't happen or that Vegeta isn't really gonna be a factor and get wiped out in this battle. Now, I will say that this is Dragon Ball and the chapter isn't out yet. That could still happen, but we did at the end of the day get a new form out of this and not any of that crappy Super Saiyan Blue Ascension stuff. Vegeta finally looks to have something strictly all his own, akin to Goku and Ultra Instinct, and this is so long overdue. Like, leaving my man with Super Saiyan Blue for so long while Goku's just out here just insane to me. But yes guys, these are the current spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Chapter 74. If I'm not mistaken, DBS Hype may take the screenshots down, so if you don't see them on Twitter by the time you see this video, just know that they did mention deleting them. Anyways guys, go crazy in the comments. I'm not gonna tell you what to say because I know that this is beyond hype for everybody right now, so just go crazy down below. We can go crazy together. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, but if you are here, you probably love this series as much as I do. Also, be sure to go give a follow to the homies DBS Hype and DBS Chronicles for really just going out there for the community and hooking us up all the time. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you fellas on Vegeta Day. Bye guys.